All right, Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Mekakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. This lesson is going to be entitled Selflessness. So without further ado, I want to start off by getting the definition of the word selfless. It says, devoted to others' welfare or interest and not one's own. And when we signed up to be a follower of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, we literally signed up to carry the torch, in which case we represent him. You know, the scriptures constantly talk about how the kingdom of heaven, as when a man went to a far country and left his talents with his servants. The man is Yahweh Shai, and he went to a far country, meaning what? The spiritual realm. All right, the outer heavens, to prepare a place for us. But while he went away, he left specific instructions on how we should run the business, how the business should be ran. Okay? And one main thing, for anybody who runs a business or has their own business, they know, as you know, that word of mouth is everything. All right? They say word of mouth will make you or break you. You know, and word of mouth comes by way of, you know, you providing your customers with what they need in a timely fashion. You know, you giving out consultations. You know, you keeping your product fresh for them. You know, and fresh meaning, you know, you always have, you know, good inventory. And you're always keeping what they need in mind. Okay? And as it is written in Luke 19:13, Yahweh Shai said, and he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. Now the word occupy means to be occupied in anything, to carry on a business, to carry on the business of a banker or trader. And we out there on the highways and hedges in the marketplaces trading this money. Okay, so I want to get a quick example of how the Lord wants us to be. So this is Joshua chapter 1 verse 11. I'll start at Joshua 1 and 10. Then Joshua commanded the officers of the people, saying, pass through the host, and command the people, saying, prepare you victuals, for within 3 days ye shall pass over this Jordan to go and to possess the land, which the Lord Yahweh your power giveth you to possess it. And when you see Lord in all caps, it's who the world inwardly calls God, the Most High, otherwise known as Yahweh. His proper name would be known as Yahweh. Okay? His son, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ, his name would be Yahweh Shai. Okay? So it says, and to the Reubenites, and to the Gadites, and to the half tribe of Manasseh spake Joshua, saying, remember the word which Moses, the servant of Yahweh, commanded you, saying, Yahweh your power have given you rest, and have given you this land. Okay? And we could spiritually look at it as far as this word. Yahweh our power, yes, he has given us his word. You know? Because in order to run a business properly, you have to first understand the business itself. You know? You have to first understand the talent in which the business has in order to sell it. You know? In order for people to invest in that business, right? So it says, you know, so in other words, you have the knowledge. Okay? So it says, remember the word which Moses, the servant of Yahweh, commanded you, saying, Yahweh your power have given you rest, and have given you this land. Your wives, your little ones, and your cattle shall remain in the land which Moses gave you on this side Jordan. But ye shall pass before your brethren armed all the mighty men of valor and help them, until Yahweh have given your brethren rest, as he have given you, and they also have possessed the land which Yahweh your power giveth them. Then ye shall return into the land of your possession and enjoy it, which Moses Yahweh's servant gave you on this side Jordan toward the sun rising. Okay, and when Yahweh Shai comes, we're gonna return. All right, and he's gonna basically take us up, and we're gonna be able to possess that which he had made for us. Okay, but until the meantime, we continue to work until Yahweh Shai says otherwise. Okay. This is Matthew 25 and 14. For the king, Salakia, 1 second. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who calleth his own servants and delivereth unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, and unto another 2, and unto another 1. So one he might set up, as a supervisor. One he might have just put on the cash register. One he might have set up as head of the inventory. One he might have just appointed to keep the store clean. And into one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. All right, Acts the 1st chapter. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. Okay, so the one he made supervisor, he increased the sales. He might have went out and handed out cards, or came up with advertisement. He increased the sale. He took that position that his boss gave him, and he flipped it. All right, coming up, Slack, I'm gonna just keep going. And likewise, he that have received 2, he also gained other 2. All right, and according to this truth, if the Lord have given you who the Lord died for, just rock out with that, man. Or the Lord might have blessed you to know a slew of scriptures pertaining to history and Gentiles. Who the Lord died for also. The milk and the meat. All right, hold it down with that. You should be able to do more. And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that received 1 went and digged in the earth, and hid his Lord's money. And after a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. Okay, so you have one that once the boss left on vacation, he went back to take a nap. He put off, and really he didn't have faith, or he didn't fear. I say rather he didn't fear what the boss was going to do to him when he came back. He didn't fear getting fired from the job. And so he that received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5. Behold, I have gained besides them 5 talents more. Okay, so you took this word, you flipped it, and in turn, more brothers were edified, more brothers came into the truth. More of the elect. His Lord said unto him, and then they went on to teach others. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He also that have received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant that has been faithful over a few things, I will make thee ruler over many things. Do not we all want the kingdom of heaven? Do not we all want slaves? Do not we all want many women? You know? Do not we all want righteousness? Okay? But we have to work for that. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an austere man. Slack that thou art an hard man, reaping what thou hast not sown, and gathering what thou hast not strawed. Okay? So he knew he was going to be in trouble when his boss came back. But he didn't give a damn. You know, shows a lack of respect. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gathered where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which have 10 talents. For unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that have not shall be taken away even that which he hath. Okay? And Yahushua is coming back. This is why we see angels, countless more angels brothers have been seeing. This is why, you know, you have race wars and race riots and fires, you know, countless amount of earthquakes, tsunamis, so on and so forth. Because our power is coming back. And the scriptures say judgment shall begin at the house of Israel first. All right? And more so at what? The shepherds who's supposed to be leading the sheep correctly. All right? This is Proverbs chapter 12 verse 27. The slothful man roasteth not that which he took in hunting, but the substance of a diligent man is precious. Okay? So we don't want to be slothful, man, because it's only going to affect us at the end of the day. You know? Yahushua is going to see that he can't trust you. He can't set you over, you know, his goods. He can't set you over more of his property, knowing that you didn't even take care of, you know, one smaller possession of his. But the substance of a diligent man is precious. And also, you want to look at it too, that you want to have a strong mind in that day. So we got to be diligent. Okay? Philippians 2 and 4. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Let this mind be in you, which is also in Hamashiach Yahushua. Okay, actually I'll keep reading. It says, let this mind be in you, which was also in Yahushua Hamashiach. All right, because Yahushua, you know, he had to start from the bottom. You know, he had to make a good name for himself in order for his business to flourish. So that's why the scriptures say, let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach Yahushua, who being in the form of God thought it not robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. Okay? Because Yahushua, contrary to popular belief, actually came down in the flesh, walked in the flesh. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient to death, even the death of the cross. Wherefore God also have highly exalted him. All right, the Most High, proving that the Most High, all right, who the world ignorantly calls God, is different from Yahweh Shai, and given him a name which is above every name, that the name of Yahweh Shai every knee shall bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth. And that every tongue shall confess that Yahweh Shai is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right. So with that, shalom to the elect.